Good morning, everyone. Anthony here, and welcome to Short Archery. Today we're taking a look at another archery range. Today we're in Montreal. We're on the island of Montreal, and we're checking out, excuse me because my French is very poor, Parc Pierre Bedard. Also, I will be putting a link to any information regarding this range, times, schedule, when it's open, when it's not. I'm going to be walking you through, showing you, how the park's laid out, how the range is laid out, the targets, things like that, restrooms. So let's get started. First off, it's in a really neat location. We're going to turn around behind me here. So the entrance is right here. And then look, residential housing behind me. So that is something you don't see every day, at least at the ranges that I go to. And we're going to turn around again. Behind me right here is the actual range itself with a ton of targets at a bunch of different distances. So that's a really cool option. So we're going to go and head towards the range, check out the parking lot, things like that. So here is the parking lot. A good amount of parking. Some people were parking on the side here too when it got really full later in the day. Because I am currently here for Coach Kim's class, so there's additional archers. It does look like they have a really good local group of shooters that come. So there is a variety of archers here already. And we're going to go through the main gate. And we're going to go to the right over here. So, as you can see, that's the main range, and they have it separated over here for the children and for some blank bale distances. So nice and short, but it has walls up so you can go and collect your arrows without having to worry about other people shooting. So this is a very nice setup. And the bonus is, if you look all the way down, you can see another wall. That is the same setup. It's mirrored on both sides. Next up, we have some nice bow stands here. Pretty sturdy. They'll support your bow. And we're going to continue on to the rest of the range. So here are the furthest distances. Here are the furthest distances of this range. You can see those 3 targets all the way out at 70 meters. We got looks like 2 or 3 at 60 and a couple at 50, and then all the way over here they go all the way down to, I'd say, about 20 meters. Now if you look way in the back, you will see that big dark gray wall back there. That is a wall to stop any arrows that may go over the target, because behind that wall is more residential housing. So we're going to take a walk down the rest of the range, but a cool thing about this is that this range was used at the 76 Olympics as a practice field. So it's pretty cool to be able to practice daily on the same field that was used for an Olympic Games. So let's keep walking down and check out the rest of the range. It's really great. They have lines nice and painted here. Lines are looking great. More bow stands. A thing I want to bring up. Look. Yes, they have lighting. So you can shoot at night. I believe this range is open to about 9 o'clock. Again, please check out their website just in case these times change. So we're going to continue on down and check out the last section. Also, a nice bonus is they have the picnic tables right here and little shade covers so you can stay out of the sun. And yep, here is the other short distance range. So a pretty great setup here. one last thing, we're going to check out the restrooms. Yes, they have restrooms. It just keeps getting better, honestly. So I'll show you where those are at, and that'll pretty much wrap up the overview of the range. And then we're gonna go and check out the target bales themselves. And right inside the door there, to the right and the left, are the bathrooms, which are very nice. Okay, so we just got done shooting some arrows down there, so let's check out how easy they are to pull out of the bale and how the bale is set up. So here we go. So I definitely need to raise my sight, but for the most part, one hand with an arrow puller, no arrow puller, a little tougher, but you definitely won't need two people to pull an arrow out of this bale. So that's a really nice thing. Pull out pretty easy, and we'll come along the back here and check out how it's set up. So, as you can see, the rods on the top and bottom, they compress this, I don't know exactly what to call it, because it's definitely not a foam. It almost reminds me of like some kind of like tiling for inside of a building or something. I'm sure somebody knows exactly what material this is. It's definitely like it's like a paper, but it's all meshed together. It actually works really great, especially once they put the pressure on it to keep it together. It stops the arrows well. It really doesn't stick to the arrows at all. A little bit. Some are better than others, but it comes off pretty easily. So these are pretty great targets to shoot at. They are heavy though, but they do have wheels. But you shouldn't have to do a lot of moving because they have every distance imaginable available for you to use. So there's a look at the targets. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I enjoy sharing with you the archery ranges I visit on my archery adventures. So if you like this range and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That way we can share the love of archery with the rest of the community out there and everybody else on YouTube. Also, if you want, please hit that subscribe button. And as always, happy shooting.